Welcome to episode 37 of the Blizzard Buddies competitive group Ironman journey. In the last episode, our team secured the world's first broadcast for the Journey Tier 9 achievement set. We're at a point in our accounts where we're still making a lot of individualized progress within our designated account niches. Accident as a PVM limit tester, Ant as an archaeologist, Pubstomp as an inventor, and myself as a fisherman/chef. We've all been doing the most important quests with the biggest XP rewards and the important unlocks as well. That said, I think this is probably going to be one of, if not the final, quote-unquote individual episode. At the end of this episode, you will see that all of our accounts are entering a stage where it's time to truly start engaging in the group aspect of Group Ironman. That means some big-time PVM adventures like AOD, Zamrak, and raids are coming really soon. Enjoy today's episode. Alright, starting the day with a little Sunspear disassemble. Going to get me a double milestone here. We're going to hit 50 invention, and that's also going to be 50 plus in all of my skills. Good way to start the day. Doing a lot of Vires lately, and here's another milestone. Here's 80 defense coming in. So now I'm going to be able to upgrade both of my Necromancy armor sets to tier 80, and I think the tank tier 80 is going to be even better for AFKing Vires. So looking forward to that. Power armor is also going to really help me on my Slayer, which I'm looking forward to doing. Gotta get to 87 pretty soon. That was a bit of a long quest, but a really important one. Here is the one-of-a-kind quest completed. So I'm going to get a good amount of XP from that. Think I probably get a level, but more importantly, I get the Dragon Rider Amulet, which is going to be my best-in-slot amulet for magic for sure, since it has a power-up to the Dragon Breath ability, and probably also my best-in-slot amulet for all my styles for a little while. Also has a really big prayer bonus, so that'll be really handy for Vires. And yeah, like I said, probably just the best in slot amulet until I get a Reaper necklace or an Amulet of Souls. Little AFK fishing, gonna disassemble my first Rotomatic in a while, and that's gonna get me up to 59 invention, just shy of the big 60 plus all stats milestone. Alright, here it is, 60 plus all stats coming in once I disassemble this Sunspear. Very exciting. I think there's also a lot of good unlocks at level 62. You can start doing the Dwarven and Goblin tech trees if I'm not mistaken, so pretty good level to get. Another day, another Sunspear. There is 62 invention. If I turn in my daily, it's going to get me a level. There's 95 fishing, so one level away from the Fremennik Elite Diary requirement of 96, and also one level closer to 99. Since I got my invention level up finally, my Tears of Guthix is going back into Archaeology, and look at that, got myself 2 levels there, from 60 to 62, so good stuff, that'll save me some time. I was just thinking about it randomly that I haven't checked my Anachronia camp in a little while, but got enough resources now to upgrade the sleeping quarters to tier 3, and that upgrades the 3 principal buildings all the way to the max. Now I can put 10 workers on every resource. And that's going to make getting all the other building upgrades a lot faster. Also going to be really helpful for the IAEA buildings once I get the extinction done. Oh, what? First kill. I got a Garb of Subjugation. That's pretty sweet. I got a Greater Demons task actually, so that's why I came here. And definitely paid off right away. I think I'm going to try and complete the whole Greater Demons task here. Hey, there's some gloves. Alright, 2 subjugation pieces in this trip. Really good task so far. Yo, a 3rd subjugation drop, another pair of gloves. This is the huge task. It's going to be really good. I'm going to be able to give these to Accident, and he can make us greater cloths for all our necro armor upgrades. Yo, come on. 4 subjugation pieces in 1 task? That's crazy. It's going to be 24 cloths. That's like almost a set and a half of tier 80 armor. Alright, I've been working on this for a little while. Been doing 30 minutes a day with my God Banner boost of the Advanced Barbarian course. So that was the full 250 laps to get the Agile top unlocked. And now I just got to do 1 more lap while wearing the top to complete the longest achievement in the Fremennik Elite achievement set. And there we go. That is the big gatekeeper for the Fremennik Elite achievements done. So just got to do a little bit of Slayer, a couple of other miscellaneous things, and we'll be able to knock out that final Journeyman achievement requirement. Been training Archaeology in the background as I've been AFKing this holiday season. And here's the first big milestone for me. There is 70 Archaeology. We also have a Dragon Matic in the group storage. I am going to take that. We discussed it, and everyone has at least a tier 80 Matic right now, so I'm going to go ahead and take this Dragon Matic, take 4,000 Harmonic Dust, and I'm going to upgrade this to a Crystal Matic. I'm going to use this myself for a little while, and I'm going to make sure that I do some big game Hunter later so that I can repay it to the team. I think we have a total of 3 Dragon Matics across all of our accounts, and eventually we will need 8 so that we can all have the best in slot Matic. But for now, my turn to be greedy and yoink the Dragon Matic from the storage. Turning in some collections here. I'm getting close to the point where I'm going to be done with my first big Archaeology goal, which is 74 Archaeology. There's 73 Archaeology, just one more level. I think I'm going to have to gather a few more materials before I can restore everything that's in my bank. There it is, 74 Archaeologies. That's a big level because it's the City of Seniston requirement. There is still one further quest that requires 86 Archaeology, and that's a big gatekeeper for a lot of Necromancy stuff. But for right now, this is a big Archaeology and big quest milestone, so really happy with that. Once I claim this research mission, going to get a little broadcast. That is the mastery of the Seniston dig site. So completed all of the collections, did all the research, and basically true trimmed that one mini Archaeology site. So not too shabby. With that, I also ended up unlocking the Shadow's Grace relic, which I am going to be using for a little while. It was pretty cheap to put on my relic setup, and it's going to give me basically mobile surges and bladed dives everywhere I go in the game for as long as I have it active. That'll be really handy for all my future questing that I still got to do. There's 64 invention, another Sun Spear disassembled. And actually looking like there's some good unlocks there. Got more junk chance reduction, more charge drain rate reduction. So yeah, very good level. 64 invention. Here comes a milestone farming level. If I can get all these Chinchampas collected, and there it is. 80 farming coming in. One level away before I can do Zygomites, which is another important level. Actually some pretty good unlocks at this level. Notably the Master Farming outfit and the fact that I can plant snake grass now. So that'll be really good on my herb runs. I'll be able to do that in the allotment patches. And with all the vires I've been doing, I'll definitely be able to make a lot of prayer potions, which will be really, really handy. I've been neglecting my caches for a long while, pretty much since I got 80 for the invention requirement. But there we go, there's a milestone. 85 divination coming in. First little Slayer milestone in a while. Working towards 87, which is the level I'm going to need for the Fremennik elites. But there is 85 Slayer. So I can do Risen Ghosts and a handful of other things. Risen Ghosts will be interesting. Might be able to get a Greater Sonic Wave ability codex. 85 is also one of those kind of iconic levels where you unlock Abyssal Demons for the first time, and everyone loves Abyssal Demons. Super AFK, ton of pure essence on the Ironman. Good alchables, good charms. Just an overall really great Slayer creature. Well, I just got a Shadow Pet piece drop. There's 3 of these. Kind of not so interested to picking up. I know it's super rare, but I don't see myself going for Ultimate Slayer on this account, and it just takes up a bank slot, so probably going to let it despawn. Controversial as that is, but I have the pet on my main, so I don't feel like I'm missing anything. And there is 86 Slayer, just one level to go. I was actually going to delete this clip because 89 HP doesn't seem all that interesting, especially compared to like 90 HP. But I thought it was funny that Ant got 90 HP basically at the same time, kind of one-upped me in this clip, so Jeezy the Ant for 90 HP. Really big level coming in. Here is 90 magic. Ton of good unlocks comes from this level. I can use Seismics now when we go to Virago. I can use a Noxious Staff. We actually have 2 spider eyes in the bank thanks to accident. So all we're missing is just the spider leg pieces. Also going to be able to use Crystal Mask for Crosis. Just a really, really big level. There it is. There's 87 Slayer. That's the level I've been working on for the last little while. Unlocks Profane Scabarite, so I can hopefully get the Necromancy Slayer mask piece from those tasks. And also I'm going to be able to boost to 93, which is the requirement for the Fremennik Elite. Okay, little Krill PR at the same time as 89 Necromancy. It's pretty cool. A little 14.4. Improvement by 1.2 seconds. Feels like every other day that I get a PM from Accident. He says, "Are you 90 Necro yet? Are you 90 Necro yet? It's time to PVM." So finally here I am, about to get 90 Necromancy. So I'll have just a few upgrades and unlocks to make after that. But this is a huge level to get done. Got access to the tier 3 rituals now. I'm going to be able to get souls, inks, and impure essence at a much, much faster rate. And most importantly for PVM, I'm going to be able to upgrade my armor and my weapons to tier 90. So it's going to be a huge jump in accuracy, huge jump in damage, and with how powerful Necromancy is, basically everything in the game is unlocked at this point. Accident and Chills both have their 35,000 souls done, and they're both killing a little bit of Raziel, so they're nice enough to share their excess mementos with Ant and I, and I've been putting them to good use. Got myself up to 4,500 souls now, unlocking the 5th section of the talent tree, and got myself the 2nd tier of Spectral Scythe unlocked, unlocked the 4th Conjure, the Phantom Guardian, and unlocked the Conjure Duration Extender. So my Conjures will last even longer, which is fantastic. I am locked out by Tomes of the Warlock on unlocking Greater Bone Shield and Life Transfer, but that Archaeology requirement is a bit too hefty for right now. I'm going to keep doing these soul rituals and get the 6th bracket of the talent tree unlocked, get that triple scythe, and the 3rd rank of the Conjure Duration unlocked. And that will be really huge for all my PVM and Slayer. There we go. I think I actually overshot. I've been kind of AFKing these rituals, but the 6th bracket of the talent tree is unlocked. Triple Scythe, Command, Phantom Guardian, and Spirit Pact rank 3. All unlocked. Really, really big unlocks. Still going to need a lot of souls for the 7th and final talent tree, as well as unlocking Raziel. Got to get up to 35,000, I believe it is. Don't have quite enough mementos for that. Hopefully Accident and Pubstop will still be able to feed us a few extra mementos from Raziel. But for now, I'm really happy with all these unlocks. Kind of forget how good the XP from the level 90 plus rituals are doing Necromancy. There's 91 Necro coming in for me. No unlocks, but it looks like the next level will unlock Split Soul, so that'll be something to look forward to. And there it is, 92 Necromancy, halfway there. Also, I unlocked Split Soul, one of the best abilities in the game by far. Alright, Accident has requested that I cash in my Reaper points, buy a Hydrix, and let him make the team our 3rd Amulet of Souls. We have some PVM adventures planned out for this week, so this will be coming in handy for that. Just had to throw on the recorder real quick. Accident finished making the Amulet of Souls and is trading it over to me, so I am the lucky recipient of the 3rd Amulet of Souls of the group. I'm not sure who's getting left out, but we'll work it out before we do our big PVM stuff. Probably we'll have a 4th one by then. We'll see. Okay, first 3 phases weren't too bad. Hopefully this P4 isn't too sketchy. I realize I don't have Bone Shield runes, so I can't do anything like a Resonance or Reflect if it gets too dicey. But get my Conjures up, and I think we should be alright. It's only 0% Araxxor after all. Alright, that wasn't bad at all. A little bit slow. A little 503. See if we get lucky. Okay, that's a good drop. We got Bruise in there. Hydrix Bolt Pips as well. So reason I'm doing Araxxor, may have noticed it pop into my inventory, but I got the Dark Crystal. I got my first Morvan Special Challenge while I'm doing some Slayer. Figure I'll knock it out. I think it's a comp requirement. Might be a Perif Diary requirement. I'm not actually sure. But for one thing, it should be pretty fun to kill these bosses. And also, you get 50,000 Slayer experience for completing this challenge. There we go. The King Black Dragon with all the Dark Crystals has been bested. So that completes Morvan's challenge for me. Unlocks the famous title. Actually gets me 45 Slayer points additional, plus 50,000 Slayer experience. So I think that was really worth doing. Been a few days since I got my tier 3 workers unlocked at Anachronia. So I'm going to just see what I'm able to upgrade. Going to start with the bait box. Looks like the tier 3 bait box is really expensive, so we'll save that for a little while later, and we'll see what of the main buildings we're going to be able to unlock here. So it looks like we can probably do tier 1 of everything. Let's do the tier 1 Player Lodge and the tier 1 Slayer Lodge, and then see which of the buildings we can make tier 2. I think probably first it would be prudent to do either the Spa or the Hunter Lodge. Extra Agility XP is really good, and the extra Big Game Hunter benefits are really good. So it looks like we're going to be shy on the other tier 2s, but we got the Spa unlocked. And we'll just keep working on this. Just keep checking this every couple days. and we'll get all the Anachrony buildings unlocked. A lot of good passive rewards for doing that, so gotta stay on top of that. That is going to be where I call it a video for today. We are ending today's episode as the rank 1 team in the game and closing in on that very final Journey broadcast. We'll need a group total level of 10,000 to complete that, so we're just a couple episodes away at this rate. If you have been enjoying keeping up with our rank 1 competitive group Ironman journey, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. I regularly make videos documenting our progress, and I have a playlist of our journey from start to present with over 30 episodes in it so far. So please double check if you are subscribed. It's free and it motivates me to keep making these videos. Thanks for watching and see you soon.